Hi everyone, Valerie here with the Sacred Mirror. I wanted to talk to you today about spiritual guidance and do a little bit of infinity healing to help you connect with your own spiritual guidance. If you're struggling on where to find that guidance, what your beliefs are, I have a few infinity healing prompts that I have created to help with that. So I want to start with letting you know where the idea from this infinity healing and this message came from. I got this beautiful new deck called the Syrian Starseed Tarot, and the images are beautiful. So I like to pull messages from them, and the card that I pulled was the guidance card. You can see this. I just think that the imagery on these cards is just incredible. This card is about starseed. So this is probably most of you who are watching my videos are starseeds. I'm going to guess that the majority of people that connect with me are starseeds because I am a starseed and we tend to sort of find each other. If you don't know what that is, possibly do some research on it. I'm not going to go into it here on the video, but this guidebook is addresses things from the life point of a starseed. From the different stages that starseeds go through when they come to Earth. So the guidance card in the guidebook talks about how once the starseed has met with reason and realized the need for structure in order to bring discipline into their creative process, then the starseed starts to seek out spiritual guidance. So that's what this is about. And see, you can see, if you look on the card, you can see lots of representations of all the different ways that mankind has gotten their spiritual guidance over our existence. You know, you see Buddha, you can see the Sphinx, and it even talks about all the different places that we found guidance in the guidebook, but I won't go into that. But another message on here that really stood out to me is it says that starseed knows that this connection to source needs no intermediary, and the ultimate measure of one's spiritual direction comes from within. And our guidance is about honoring the spiritual traditions that have served humanity throughout time. And where do we find our guidance? You know, some of us find our guidance through excuse me, my throat's scratchy. Some of us find our guidance through shamans, through priests, through different philosophies such as Buddhism, different religions. Some of us just find it from within. Ultimately, the message behind this card is that your guidance does come from within, but there are lots of times that we need to seek out another source, and sometimes it's hard to know who the right people are for us or who the right people or the right beings are to find guidance from and to know who resonates with us. So this message stood out to me because I am going through a period of that, like that right now in my life, where I'm trying to determine what I believe and where my spiritual guidance comes from. I am next week I'm going out to Arizona to spend 3 days in the desert to do a vision quest with a shaman. So I'm hoping that will allow me to get some clarity. That's something that I have never done before. So, you know, that's my way of looking for where to connect with my guidance and where to get that from, what resonates with me. So I meditated on the card, on the messages in the book that came with the card, on the card itself, and kind of came up with some infinity healing prompts to assist with spiritual guidance. So I'm going to do those prompts for you now. So just take a couple of deep breaths and get grounded. Just kind of imagine yourself growing roots down into the ground and get grounded and centered. And I'm now activating the Infinity Healing Energetic Template, and that energy is now flowing. And I'm just going to ask you a series of prompts. For those of you who don't know how Infinity Healing works, I'll ask you a series of questions, and you just need to say yes, and it's your sacred yes that downloads the energy from source and brings in the healing download to you, works with your higher self, and it works with infinite grace and ease. Infinity healing is very, it's very, I don't want to say slow, but it's very gentle. So it works at the rate and in the way that you need it best. So I love infinity healing. I've seen lots of shifts in my life and with people around me by using infinity healing. So let's get started. So if you would like an infinity healing to remove anything in the way of you receiving the maximum or releasing the maximum during this session, simply say yes. Okay, if there's any part of you that is interfering with, sabotaging, does not understand what is available in this healing for you today, such as parts of your inner self, parts on other timelines, parallel lives, that is not on board, would you like a process to move those parts of you aside so that they can see this from the highest possible perspective and you can receive all that you need to receive today? If you would like that, simply say yes. Okay, would you like an infinity healing to listen to your soul and connect to the place that you find spiritual guidance, whether it's religion, ceremony, or another who serves as a conduit for source, such as a priest, a philosopher, a shaman? If you would like an infinity healing for that, to listen to your soul and connect to the place where you find guidance, just simply say yes. If you would like an infinity healing to get clarity and get in touch with your own beliefs about source, God, spirit, universe, whatever resonates with you and what spirituality means for you, just say yes. Would you like an infinity healing to assist you in living your truth in spite of what others around you may say, think, feel, or do? If you would like that, simply say yes. And you want to receive an infinity healing to clear that is all that is blocking you from accessing your spiritual truth and connecting to your own higher self and your own inner guidance. If you would like that, simply say yes. And would you like to receive a download from your higher self to know what it looks like, feels like, is like to follow your own personal spiritual path with infinite grace and ease, and have this be your new energetic frequency throughout all levels of your being? If you would like that, simply say yes. Okay, take a deep breath and release. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching and for participating in the Infinity Healing. If Infinity Healing resonates with you, I am available to do personal Infinity Healing sessions. I will put the link below to connect with me on my website to schedule those. I also do personal Infinity Healing audios where I just connect with you for just a few minutes and find out what your issues are, and then make an audio and record it and send it to you, and then you can just keep it forever and ever. I do other things as well, Akashic Records readings and intuitive readings, card readings. I'll put a link below to all my services. I also work with highly sensitive children. I'm very well versed in the highly sensitive personality trait, and assisting empaths to go from surviving to thriving, as has been my current path. I am now on the way to thriving instead of surviving. And it took me a long time to get here. And so I'm very passionate about helping other people do that as well. I would also like to ask you to please like, subscribe, and share. This does help me. This helps get my work visible. It helps me to help others, and it helps me keep my channel going. So please feel free to like the video, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Also, if you would like to become a subscriber over at with the Sacred Mirror, my website, thesacredmirror.net, I'll put the link below. Hop on over there and subscribe to my website, and you'll receive an energy. I do an oracle message every week for all of my subscribers. You also get a free healing audio, and then discounts and different things and notifications when I have new products. And sometimes I run specials on ratings for my subscribers and things as well too. So thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful week. We just had the new moon yesterday in Virgo, so we're still riding on that energy. So tap into that and do some manifesting. All right. Have a great rest of your day and a great week. Namaste.